Oil fights oil. I kind of had a bit of a quarter-life crisis. This is going to save your life. Oh, wow, there's that highlighter. Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be showing you some of my all-time favourite products, some of which I discovered last year in 2019 and some of which have been a favourite of mine that I keep going back to and have had a special place in my heart for the past couple of years. I've got quite a few, there could have been so much more, but I'm just going to talk about my absolute faves. And perhaps later in the year I'll do another one talking through some of my other favourite products for you. Alright, so without further ado, let's dive in. Let's start off with skincare. As some of you know, if you've watched some of my previous videos, you will know that I am a beauty therapist. I have a diploma in beauty therapy which covers skincare and makeup. So technically I am a professional. I offer skincare advice and perform skincare facials at work and get paid for it, so as well as makeup at work, so technically I suppose I'm a specialist or a professional. So my first skincare product for you is the Elemis Superfood Facial Oil. So just ignore the sticker, it's because the brand that we use at work is Elemis, so with incentive programs and stuff I do get to choose products to try out. They are usually testers, like they don't come in all of the packaging and stuff, they just come as they are. But the superfood oil I have been using on my skin for about 3 years now. Facial oils are so important, and don't worry if you've got an oily skin. I used to think this before I learnt about facial oils and before I started learning about skincare. Oil fights oil. So if you do have an oily skin, it is so great to apply a facial oil onto the skin. 2 to 3 drops, that's all you need, so it'll absorb nicely into your skin. It shouldn't feel as if it's making your skin more greasy. If it does, you're using way too much. But the oil basically tricks the sebaceous glands. They are what produces our skin's natural oils into thinking it's already produced enough on the surface of the skin. So throughout the day your sebaceous glands won't produce as much oil as they normally would if you weren't to use an oil product on the surface of the skin. The Elemis Superfood Oil, super duper nourishing for the skin. It's made up of 9 natural oils, so it's 100% natural oils in here. There's no added nasties like your preserving alcohols or anything like that. It's made up of 100% grade A extracts in here, including so many different omega rich oils as well. So it's full of antioxidants and omegas to bring back that lovely health and glowiness into the skin. So I have actually started using this at night time now, just because your skin type changes all the time and my skin type has definitely changed over the years. So I now use this product at night, and in the morning I have gone over to using the Elemis Pro Collagen Rose Facial Oil. This is a little bit lighter than the Superfood Oil. Again, just 2 to 3 drops. It absorbs so quick into the skin. With this one though, it is more soothing because of the rose in here, and I do have sensitive skin. I have done for quite a while, and I have since turned 25. I kind of had a bit of a quarter-life crisis. I'm just scared of getting old, guys. I don't want to get old. So I was like, right, I'm 25, I need to start using my anti-aging products. So here we are, starting to introduce some of the Pro Collagen Elemis range into my skincare to prevent unwanted fine lines and wrinkles. And guys, prevention is better than cure. Really, when you turn 25, that's when you really want to start using your anti-aging products. And always wear SPF. So my next skincare product is my nighttime cream. So this is the Peptide 4 Night Recovery Cream Oil. It's super lightweight on the skin. A lot of people are usually scared to start using like nighttime creams because they are usually and typically a lot richer and thicker. And then some people are like, oh, I wake up in the morning and I can just feel that layer of the product still on my skin. If that happens, you're probably using too much. However, if you're on the younger side, then that product is probably a bit too rich for you. So the Peptide 4 cream oil has that cream to oil consistency. It looks like a cream, but when you start massaging it into the skin, it absorbs so quickly, just like an oil. Super lightweight, and the scent is, oh my God, it's to die for. It uses a nutmeg aromatic, so it just sends you to sleep instantly. Just the smell of it is heavenly. But the great thing about this product, it uses peptides, which really help to restructure the skin and help repair the skin. It also uses scented night stock in here, which kind of mimics your skin's circadian rhythm, which is basically a fancy way of saying your body clock. They work hand in hand to make sure that your skin is getting all the rest and repairing processes that it needs. So you can wake up in the morning, your skin is looking really nice and refreshed. It looks as if you've had an 8 hours sleep, even if you actually haven't been able to get a full night's sleep. So I love this. It's what makes me look awake in the morning, even if I'm not. My final skincare product, and it's quite a nice transition into my next lot of faves, is the Face by Skinny Tan Moisturising Tanning Drops. I mainly use this at night. If I'm typically tanning, I will use this instead of the superfood oil, just because these are nice and hydrating anyway. And also, if I pop the oil on first, then the tanning agents in this product won't usually take so much to my skin, but if I really need it, that extra hydration, then I'll just pop some of the oil on after I've used this little serum here. So when I'm tanning every night, I'll use this just because my skin is quite oily naturally, so the tan on my face does typically fade a lot quicker than the rest of me, just because obviously the oil breaks down the tanning agents that's in the products and just completely flushes it out of my face. So every night when I've got a tan on, I will use this, and it just helps to keep the tan nice and topped up on my skin, so I haven't got the whitest face against a golden body. That brings us nicely into the next few products, which are tanning products. Now, I actually first started getting into tanning last year, so 2019. Yeah, I know what's taken me so long, right? So I've tried an array of tans, and I have found my favourite ever tan. I was a little bit obsessed with Love Island last year, and I was obsessed with our gal Molly May, and I was trying desperately hard to find a tan that will take me to Molly May levels, okay? And I found the one that is gonna take me the closest. It is the Rose and Caramel Velvety Tanning Mousse. It is an olive toned tan, so it does kind of go on a bit green. The green doesn't last though. Obviously when you shower it off, the green tones fade, and it leaves your skin with a really gorgeous and flawless olive toned tan, because I don't want to be looking like I've been tangoed. And I've got quite a lot of pink undertones, come very cool tones, so I've got a lot of pink undertones in my body anyway, or in my body, on my skin. Anything that's not kind of green undertoned, it does just accentuate that, and I'll look a bit orange. So the olive tones in this tan is super duper nice. I'll do one layer, and then I'll go on with the Nudity Aerosol, which is another one of their tans. The spray helps to lock this tan in, and it also just helps to tone the green down ever so slightly, and it also prevents your tan from getting all over your clothes or bed sheets. And it's also an extra layer of the skin, so technically I'll have at least 2 layers on, so one of this and a layer of the Nudity Aerosol spray. I don't have it with me because I've run out. I need to order some more. So you apply this as you would normally with your tanning mitt, leave it until it's about touch dry, and then go on and spray with your aerosol, and then wait for that to be touch dry before you get dressed. And then you leave that to develop for, I kind of leave it about 10+ hours, and then I'll wash it off, and it's gorgeous. If I'm going on a night out or something where I want to be extra dark, I'll do 2 layers of this. It's such a flawless colour. Stunning. In the summer, I'll be wearing this all the time. To keep and maintain my tan, I like to moisturise every day. If I do this, my tan can last up to 2 weeks before I need to scrub it all off and start again from scratch. So the product I use to do this is the Skinny Tan Body Glow Moisturiser Gradual Tan in medium. This product, I've gone through 2 of these already. This is my 3rd bottle. Like I said, I like to moisturise my body every day when I'm wearing a tan, just to lengthen the wear of it, and this has a gradual tanning agent as well. If my tan is starting to fade, it's going to stay nice and topped up with the gradual tan that this is also adding to. It doesn't make me any darker, but it just keeps me tanned for longer. So like I said, when I'm using this, I can get a good 2 weeks out of my tan before it all starts to shed off and I need to give my body a good scrub. It smells amazing as well. My 3rd and final favourite tanning product is the Bondi Sands Body Glow Instant Tan. A friend of mine at work introduced me to this. It saves me on a night out if I've not had time to do a fresh tan, or especially when I was testing out to find what tan worked best with my skin. Some of them just weren't taking to my skin at all, and then I was like, oh no, I'm supposed to be going out tonight and I'm still this colour and I'm wearing a little kind of showy off dress. I want to be nice and tanned for it. So a girl at work uses this all the time and she was like, honestly girl, this is gonna save your life. I've spoken about this in another one of my videos. I think it was my first ever video that I spoke about this. You apply it just as you would with a tanning mitt, but it's basically like a body foundation. You wash it off in the shower with your usual body wash the next day and it all just comes off nicely. You can apply it as sheer or as thick as you like, depending on how dark you want to go. It has definitely saved my night many times, and I know that sounds really shallow, that my whole night was saved because I ended up having a really good tan. But honestly, if I wasn't feeling like my best self, I wasn't gonna have a good time. Sorry if that's just me, that's just the way it is for me, okay? So you all know I love makeup. This is basically what my channel is about, is based on makeup. But I've only got 2 products that I want to talk with you about today. I could, like I said, I could have so many more products to chat to you about, but I really need to focus on what I've been loving extremely and pretty much pick up every day, if not most of the time. The first product is the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm palette, and this is the lighter one, so Lightgasm. I'm wearing it now. It just, oh, you can see it's just so natural. You know, it's not too, oh wow, there's that highlighter. It doesn't pick up the textures in my skin. Yeah, I just can't rave about it anymore. I love it. And it was expensive, but for me, it was well worth the money. And I mean, I'm doing all right. I've hit the pan on the high watt highlighter, but oh God, look at that. You can tell how much I've used it, can't you? But if I completely run out of this, I will absolutely 100% definitely be repurchasing it if she's not discontinued it, because I do know it was going to be a limited edition product. So I'm just hoping and praying that it sticks around because it's gorgeous. I think everyone knows what's coming next. It is the highest quality eyeshadow palette I have ever owned. Probably the most expensive eyeshadow palette that I own as well. But for me, it's just super luxurious, worth every single penny. It's an investment, okay, I feel. And after watching the series, I'm a fan of Shane and Jeffree anyway, so I just wanted to support them. You know, they were so transparent with everything, I feel, and I just wanted to support it. And also I wanted to own it because it's stunning. It is, of course, the Conspiracy palette. Just the feel of the packaging, it's so hefty and bulky, strong. It's just so luxe, and the colours and the payoff, the pigmentation, everything is just stunning. Stunning. Love it. Really love it. Oh, we got through those quite quick. I think. So my final two products are hair care products. I must admit, I'm not the best for taking care of my hair. As you can see, I am in dire need of visiting my hairdresser. Look at these roots. I mean, luckily they don't look too bad. It looks like I've kind of gone for that root stretch kind of vibe, but I do have bleach highlights through my hair, so it does dry out quite a lot. So I use the Moroccan oil hair treatment. So I pop it in mainly when my hair is wet and just smooth it through, and then I'll either dry my hair or let it dry naturally. Yeah, it just helps to keep the condition of my hair, because otherwise it would just go ridiculously straw-like. In the summer sometimes it can feel even drier, so then I'll just pop a small amount through the ends every day just to make sure that they're not gonna get ridiculously damaged. And that takes us to the final product, which is the Batiste dry shampoo. So I use this a lot, especially when my roots need doing so desperately, because my natural hair is actually quite oily, so it does kind of go greasy quite quickly, and I don't really want to wash my hair like every other day if I can help it, because the like shampoos and everything like that can be quite stripping, especially on this part of the hair. And then obviously when you dry it, that's popping more heat on, and I just want to try and keep nice condition of my hair. So in between washes I will use this, and I've been using this on my hair for years and years and years. It is always going to be one that I will repurchase probably for the rest of my life. I don't know where I'll be without dry shampoo. It's probably my best friend, other than Billy and my cats and my dog. This is probably next. And there we have it. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching this video, listening to my favourite products. Let me know in the comments if you use any of these products as well and how you find them. It may have inspired you to try some of these products as well. If you do go out and grab any and you've used them for a bit, let me know what you think of them. If you've got anything that you use that you feel like I need to have in my life, then let me know as well, because I'm always open to try new products, new ranges, especially when it's like beauty related. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. As always, thank you for your continued support, and I would forever be grateful if you could subscribe as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I shall see you next time. Bye.